How to get off the tools in 2026. I get it, you love the tools because you get respect from them. But the problem is, the tools, well, they own your life. You are stuck. And if you want freedom, if you want value and a business that runs when you're not there, then you have to get off them. I started my first business at 22 and I was off by 24 because you can't run a business on the tools. Now, this isn't about soft leadership. It's an operational decision that you need to make. In 2026, getting off the tools isn't optional if you want to grow. But let's get into it, and I'm going to teach you exactly how to make this move. First, why this matters now is because margins are tight, customers buy uncertainty, and real buyers pay for systems. They don't want a hero that comes out and does everything himself and pay that person a premium. If your business needs you on site to function, it's not a business, it's a job. You can't scale it, you can't sell it, and you can't step away from it. That's the hard truth. And if you're the best worker, you're also the biggest bottleneck. Step one is deciding on your role and protecting your time. Are you the tradesman or are you the CEO? This is where most people fail. They never actually decide to stop being on the tools. Decide what you want to do. Because if you're going to grow, you need to focus on strategy, pricing, sales, marketing, recruitment, and more. Everything must be delegated and documented. Block one full day out a week to just work on the business and not in the business. No site visits, no emergency call outs, no going to the merchants. And if you don't defend that time, you're never going to escape firefighting. Lord Sugar forced me to take a day out a week, and it was the best thing he ever taught me. Stage 2 is documenting the job, not the person. Your experience, well, it lives in your head, and that's the problem. Take your best job and the task that you do and break it into 10 clear action steps. From the first call to the first sign off, and then turn each step into a short training clip and a one-page checklist or SOP. If you can't explain the job clearly, then how can it possibly be repeated? So you can't get pissed off with people if you haven't done the work to create the playbook. It's about repeatability, and it's the only way for you to get off the tools. Now, stage 3, that's about hiring the right people. It's about getting in great talent. Make sure you're building a good strategy when it comes to recruitment, and you're doing proactive recruitment, not reactive recruitment. If you keep hiring your mates, or if you keep recruiting guys that have let you down in the past, if you keep going to local merchants or getting lads from the local town, then you might find a diamond in the rough. But the reality is you need to look for new people to come and join your business, and they might have to travel from outside your postcode to be able to come and work for you. Stage 4 is training. Get fast at ensuring that quality counts. Use checklists and training clips to onboard people properly. Don't just whack them out on the tools. Shadow first, then supervise, then sign off. The first 3 jobs must be checked for quality, and after that, move to audits instead of presence. You don't remove yourself by disappearing. Delegation isn't abdication. You remove yourself by replacing presence with process. Now, stage 5 is a great one. It's all about pricing and selling. And if you want to transition from getting off the tools, you've got to start moving into making sales, because then your business is going to explode on the front end. Learn to sell like a salesman, not like a tradesman, and you will be successful. Stop quoting hourly rates and reducing your bills down to get deals over the line. Don't take jobs at heavy discounts to keep yourself or your engineers busy. You need to get the right structured payment terms, working on a positive cash flow business model where you get paid and then you pay out, not reactive where you pay out and then you wait to get paid, or you're never going to realize your profits, and you're always going to have what I call a cash negative business model. And the thing that will keep you up at night as an entrepreneur is not having cash flow. Stage 6. This is converting reactive work into planned works, installation, something that's systemizable. Emergencies feel important, but they trap you. Use reactive jobs as feeders into scaling up, not foundations. Fix the immediate issues, then present a permanent solution that removes the problem. Planned installs can be scheduled, systemized and forecasted, and it's all about getting a model that can go on a spreadsheet. Because if you can't put your business on a spreadsheet and it's too complicated, then you're in the wrong business. And if you sell too many services, you probably won't be able to put it on a spreadsheet. Stage 7 is measuring what actually matters. Just track 5 numbers weekly, your key KPIs, your cash, your leads, your sales, your profit margins, and your credit control. If you focus on just those 5 things, you'll scale to 1 million, no problem. But if you don't have key KPIs, if you don't have access to the data, you're running your business blind. And it's like driving a car in the dark with the lights off. You know you're going to crash, you just don't know when and how bad that crash is going to be. So get smart, get educated, get mentored, turn the lights on, and you're going to be much more successful. Now, stage 8 is about making decisions. If you can't pull the trigger, if you can't take an action, if you can't make a move, then you're forever going to be sat on the fence. And if your business isn't growing, you are going backwards. You're not staying where you are. The world is moving at a rapid rate so fast around you, and you're plodding on doing the same thing you've done for the last decade. Well, things need to change. You need to start getting confident in decision making, and you need to pull the trigger. Stage 9, well, it's about protecting income while you step back. Don't jump off the tools overnight. Run a 90-day pilot. Hire your replacement, because you're going to get pulled back if you aren't recruiting to underpin every time that you step up or into a new role. You've got to review your progress, and sometimes you'll occasionally get called back, but bit by bit, as you hire more and more people and build great systems, the tools will be a distant memory. You'll get out of the dirty clothes and you'll get into a suit, you'll be working in the warm, and you'll be able to have loads of tea and coffee. And then finally, stage 10 is about positioning your exit. Don't apologize to customers for not being on site. Explain that the business now runs without you and that they need to call these people, not call your mobile. Now, some people might get their nose knocked out of joint, but who cares, right? I used to think that they only wanted to talk to me and they only want me in their home. Yeah, that makes you feel special. And yeah, customers will like that. Some of them will like that, but you're not going to build a business like that. So do you want to keep Mrs. Smith happy every now and then? Or do you want to build the company that you need and deserve? The truth is, most owners avoid this. Every time you jump back on the tools to help out, you prove the business can't survive without you. And if you want freedom, stop proving you're needed and start proving that the system works. It's so much simpler, it's so much easier. And getting off the tools isn't about doing less, it's about doing different work. You stop producing outcomes and you start designing how outcomes are produced. That's the shift from being a tradesperson to being great at business. And as I always say, you've got to get off the tools, go from tradesman to businessman, and become a king of construction. If you want 2026 to be the year that you finally step back, start today. Block out your diary now. Okay, pick one day where you're not going to work on the tools and you're not going to answer your phone. It's going to be painful, but pull the trigger. And this is how you are going to make progress. You've got to be committed. You need accountability. But if you don't write down your goals, if you haven't got a coach and a mentor, you are at a disadvantage. And most of our customers leverage the monthly academy sessions as an accountability measure to make sure that they are progressing their actions. That's how we grow. That's how we get stuff done. That's how we move to the next level. Because what got you here will not get you to the next level. I can assure you of that. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in this video if it helps you to get off the tools. Write in the comments, get off the tools. And good luck. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, you like this video, and you comment, because I will see you and I will respond. Thanks for listening.